It's almost time to cast your ballot, so make sure your voice is heard and, of course, get your I voted sticker.
Election day just a little over a month away now, and the Franklin County Board of Elections is preparing for early voters. Stephanie Chaynock is on your side this morning. How are they getting ready?
Yeah, Kurt and Jessica, we are inching closer to the November 5th election day, but right now Franklin County election officials are focused on the voting machines that most of us will be using come election day, especially as we have some early voters that are going to be casting as early as next week. Now, today there's going to be teams of workers working together to inspect our voting machines. They're going to be testing for logic, accuracy, and to make sure they are all operating efficiently for our voters. These teams are made up of a Democrat and also a Republican, both representatives working together to confirm votes are being cleared in every voting machine and not compromised. Guys, every single voting machine in Franklin County is going to be examined before use. This comes as early voting is underway next Tuesday, October 8th. And also a reminder to residents, the deadline to register to vote is Monday, October 7th. So there's still plenty of time to get that done. Now, Aaron Sellers with the Franklin County Board of Elections tells us they are expecting over 100,000 people to come out and vote early the 2 weekends before Election Day, and that, of course, the more that decide to vote early, the shorter those lines will be come November 5th.
You know, the teams that we have, anything that might come up is certainly something that's easily fixable. You know, there may be something that's not, might be the incorrect ballot style on a particular piece of machinery. But again, that's why we do this. We do this, and there's redundancy to it. And again, it's done in a bipartisan way so that we know that when we deliver that equipment to those locations, that it will work as it's supposed to work on Election Day.
So, guys, there are over 900,000 registered voters in Franklin County, the largest county in the state, and we know that this is a presidential election, and Sellers tells us that this is actually the largest number of registered voters the board has ever had before. He also tells us right now the precinct election teams, they are busy recruiting around 5,200 poll workers that will be on site of the 302 voting locations to, of course, help and assist our voters as they make their way through on election days. Now, coming up in our next hour, we're going to hear more from the Board of Elections on preparations ahead of such a big election, guys. For Good Day Columbus, I'm Stephanie Chaynock. Back to you.